Okay, we're going to begin with some web programming. We're going to learn HTML and CSS first. We'll start with HTML. Both of those are something we can do in just a regular text editor. We could use Notepad off of our computers if we're on Windows, or we could use TextEdit if we're on a Mac. However, there are much better text editors out there, and one of them, if you're on Windows, is Notepad++. So we're going to install Notepad++ right now before we get started. If you were on a Mac, you would probably want to install BBEdit, and I'll have another video for that for those of you who are using Macintosh computers. So Notepad++, you can get it by going to notepad-plus-plus.org. If you search for it, you can type plus signs and it will come up and give you a link to go there. Once you get here, I clicked on the download link. If you're on the home page, click the download link. We're going to pull the latest version. This one is Notepad++ version 7.8.9. And the author gives them a few different names, a little bit of political activism there. We don't care about the politics of it. He writes a good product. So Notepad++ will be what we're going to use. 7.8.9. Click on that. And then over here, it asks us what we want to download. Do we want to install the installer, the zip package, the minimalist? I think we will take 64-bit installer. Okay. And we'll let that run. It won't take very long. A few more seconds. And if we look in our downloads folder, there's NPP.7.8.9 installer, 64-bit version. NPP stands for Notepad++. So we'll double click it. Yes, we want to install it. And I want to use English. Oh, and it's telling me I already have the 32-bit version installed on this computer. Would I like to remove the 32-bit version before proceeding further? Sure. You probably won't get that on yours. And I'm just going to take all the defaults. If you want to create a shortcut on your desktop, you can. It's been installed on our computer. Click Finish to close setup. And here we are in Notepad++. You can see I've already got some files open from my previous version that I had installed before. This is actually a G code for running a CNC machine. We're not the only industry that uses text editing. And this is our class web page that we use right now. I was doing some editing on that. And you can see one of the main features of Notepad++ is that it does some nice syntax highlighting. Instead of just being black and white text, we get color coding. Our links are certain colors. Our comments are certain colors. And we'll learn about all these things eventually. But it really does help us edit more easily. It offers code completion and code checking and all kinds of things. You can use it with lots of different languages. But we're going to use it with HTML and CSS coming up in our next videos.